Well, meanwhile, ActionSA in KwaZulu-Natal has opened a case against the eThekwini municipality over those continued sewage leaks. Joined now by Zwakele Mncwango, the chair of ActionSA in KwaZulu-Natal. Zwakele, good evening to you and thank you for your time. Why are you going to court over this?
Look, we had no choice, Stephen. We had no choice at all. We tried everything to engage with the city. We believe the city is being reckless. It's actually playing with the life of our people. It's a question of livelihood. It's a question of health and safety. It's a question of our tourism sector. As you know, that tourism sector is one of the big contributor in our GDP in KwaZulu-Natal, especially the eThekwini beaches. So as I talk to now, most hotels, bookings have been cancelled because tourism is suffering. People are cancelling their bookings. They are saying they can't come to the city where the city is not being transparent. What is more important is after we went to court, trying to force the city, actually even asking national government to get involved. We are citing different departments and ministers like water and sanitation. We're citing tourism minister. We're also citing culture minister and also provincial government, because we do believe that based on the fact that this issue starts from floods that took place in April, we believe that the entire government must come together and find a solution where there are gaps in terms of funding and assistance. We believe that provincial government, national government must come on board. As you remember also, the president did announce that there is 1 billion rand allocated for this disaster. And to date, no one can tell you where this money went. The province will tell you they never received a cent. Same with the eThekwini municipality, they will say they never received a cent. But bottom line is, disaster was declared. We believe that the eThekwini municipality must be able to adjust its own budget in the meantime and try and sort this crisis, especially with festive season coming. We believe the city has been reckless of not sorting out this issue. But more or less, Stephen, the mayor keep misleading the public with misinformation, incorrect information, where he committed that Ohlanga pump station will be sorted. He said, last week said it's actually sorted. It's 100% working. I went there personally yesterday. It's not working. The sewer is still spilling over Uhlanga River, spilling down to the beaches. So definitely it's not sorted. Yesterday I also went to Battery Beach, where the reading...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zwakele, but I've heard you. You want to go to court. I mean, that's going to take ages. And they're going to come at you with an argument that says the floods in April were so big they literally washed away the entire sewage works based in Tongaat. I mean, that's going to be a strong argument for them, isn't it?
Look, yes, the flood did cause damage, but as I said, what has been done so far? As I'm talking to you now, they've just went and suspended a head of supply chain. They are now making an argument, saying he's the only one who delayed the process. So no question about the budget. They are saying this individual delayed the process of procurement. We don't believe that. You can't tell me that on a procurement process, which is emergency, that need to be done within a short space of time, you can only realize after 7 months that someone is not signing tenders. It's not possible. So the city at the moment is a question about money. They're saying someone has stalled the progress. So we do understand that, yes, there was a flood. Yes, there's big damages. But we believe that if government were able to work together, to fix this problem, we wouldn't be here where we are today. Because you prioritize. This is why you declare emergency. You declare disaster because you want infrastructure to be sorted as soon as possible. Other than that, there's no use then to declare a state of emergency. So the reason why President and Culture declared disaster in KZN in April, because it was a disaster, and also it allows municipalities to short-circuit the process of procurement, where you're able to really go on tender without going through along this process of procurement processes.
Zwakele Mncwango, thank you. ActionSA chairperson in KwaZulu-Natal.